Summer is here. The heat of the sun and hot temperatures can at times cause dehydration or heat stroke, especially in those working or playing in the heat. Without proper caution and immediate actions, heat stroke or dehydration can become very dangerous. It's important for you to know what the signs of heat stroke are and what to do if somebody is affected by it. Let's ask Dr. Smart about it.
Hello and welcome. I'm Dr. A from Smart Clinic. Let's talk about heat stroke today.
Dr. A, what happens to our body in heat and during exercise?
We are gifted with an amazing body. It has special features to control its temperature no matter if it's cold or hot outside. This is important for all organs to work properly. Think of this like many machines working together. If the temperature gets too high, then these machines can get damaged or stop working. With proper temperature control, they can keep working at their best. Our brain constantly monitors the temperature of the body. It sends signal to the body to help it cool down when it is hot and to warm up when it is cold. Heat and exercise increases the temperature of our body. The body cools down by dilating the blood vessels in the skin and by sweating. This way the temperature of the body does not get very high and we can keep working or playing. However, in certain situations, the body may not be able to keep up with the heat and can get very hot. This can lead to severe dehydration or heat stroke. It can happen when the temperature or humidity in the environment is very high, when being in a hot environment for too long, or with intense exercise. Children and older people are at a higher risk for these problems. The small bodies of children are unable to release a lot of heat. And in older people, the blood vessels may not dilate very well and the heat cannot be released properly. Also, people with health conditions like diabetes, poor nutrition, obesity, and those living alone by themselves are at a higher risk of heat-related problems.
Dr. A, what are the symptoms of heat stroke?
Heat stroke develops when the body gets too hot. Early signs of heat stroke are throbbing headaches and feeling exhausted. If immediate action is not taken, then condition can get worse very quickly. The heart rate increases due to high temperature and a person may feel nausea or have vomiting, have loss of focus or get confused. The temperatures can rise to a very high level of 104 degrees Fahrenheit or 40 degrees Celsius or more. Our body cannot keep up with such high temperatures. The skin becomes dry, hot and red. The person may have slurred speech, have seizures, or may lose consciousness. Heat stroke can rapidly progress and can become dangerous. Different parts of the body can get damaged, and in severe cases, it can also lead to death if not treated quickly. We need to act fast if anyone shows these signs. Remember, the person suffering may get confused and cannot take care of themselves or tell what happened to them. Watch out for these signs as heat stroke can happen in many different settings. Some common scenarios are playing in heat or hot temperatures for a long time, and working in hot or humid temperatures for a long time. One common scenario is when children are left inside cars. The temperature inside a car can get 10 degrees hotter than outside and can quickly affect any child left in the car.
What should we do if someone has signs of severe dehydration or heat stroke?
If someone shows symptoms of heat stroke, you need to act quickly. Do not hesitate to call emergency medical help and start taking steps to cool down the person right away. Here are some steps you can take. Get under the shade and move away from the hot environment as soon as possible. Spray the affected person with water or cover them with wet cloths and fan air on them. Move into an air-conditioned area if possible. Drink lots of water or sports drinks to stay hydrated. Take a cool shower to cool down. If you're outdoors, then soaking in cool pond or stream can help bring the temperatures down as well. If the person is getting worse or is unconscious, keep working on cooling their body while waiting for emergency medical help. You can place ice packs or cold water bottles under the armpits and in the groin area to help cool down faster. Keep spraying water, use wet cloths and fan air directly at them to cool them off. These steps can save the life of the person and can prevent serious damage to the organs.
Dr. A, what are some ways to avoid heat stroke?
Here are some practical steps to avoid heat stroke. Wear loose-fitting, lightweight clothes in hot weather. This allows the body to cool down properly and air to circulate. Drink plenty of fluids to stay hydrated. Staying hydrated helps with good blood circulation to the skin and other parts of the body, and the body can sweat off to cool down. Never leave children in the car alone. The temperature inside the car can get very high even if the car is in the shade or the windows are open. When outdoors in sun, protect against direct sunlight. Use a wide-brimmed hat or any other head cover to protect yourself. Avoid going outside or working outside during the hottest part of the day. Try to do outside work that requires physical activity during early morning or evening hours when the temperatures are cooler. If you must have to work outside in hot temperatures, then drink plenty of fluids and take frequent breaks to rest in a cool spot. Get your body familiar to high temperatures gradually. People who are not used to hot weather are more likely to get heat stroke. If you travel to a warmer area or if the weather changes quickly with a heat wave, try to take it easy and gradually increase exertion and exposure to heat so your body can adjust to the change. Be extra careful about kids, older people, and those with health problems. If you take medicines such as water pills or other medicines that make your body dry, then take extra caution and act quickly if you notice any symptoms. Remember, protect yourself and help others around you as well.
Did you know the normal body temperature of humans is 37 degrees and goes up and down by 1 degree? Birds, humans, and other mammals have special features to control the temperature of their bodies. But other animals like reptiles and amphibians have their body temperature that changes with their environment. Their body gets really hot when it's hot and really cold when it's cold outside. They need to be extra careful of their environment to stay alive. How amazing is that? That's another reason to be grateful for our gifted bodies.